students, I'm Aanchal Sharma, your educator. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the concept of MOOC, Swayam and Swayam Prabha. Today, because this is an upcoming topic and questions are asked from it, we are separately going to discuss how many types of MOOCs are there. We are going to discuss how Swayam is itself a kind of an Indian MOOC and when it started, and we are also going to discuss about Swayam Prabha. So as we know that there are now technology being used, and technology and your pedagogic knowledge, or you can say your teaching, are being intermingled and integrated. Questions are being asked from e-technology and other ways in which your website, or you can say internet, is being used to deliver the educational content. So for that only, we are now repeatedly finding questions from MOOC, Swayam and Swayam Prabha. Let us discuss about MOOC first. So MOOC stands for your Massive Open Online Courses. This is itself a PYQ. They have already asked about the full form as well. So minute details are also important. I will read the things, explain, and I want you to also take screenshots of the things and make your own notes, because yes, small details se bhi question aate hain yahan pe, right? So the word MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Course. An online course which is massive in nature, which means a lot of people can participate in it. It's like a massive program that is started. The availability of many. It is open, that implies that it is free of cost. Anyone at any point of time can participate in these MOOC courses to carry forward their education. It also implies that there is no prerequisite qualification or the level of performance to join the course, and participants can join anytime at any level with anything they already have. So whatever is your pre-knowledge, they are not asking for certificates, they are not asking for validity. You can just carry forward with these MOOC courses. So there are a lot of students whose education can actually become developed, or it is possible that they were not able to go to schools, or they cannot go to colleges because of some problem. So these type of MOOC courses will help them do what? Will help them complete their education. Also, credits are given when you perform or you do these type of MOOC courses. The term online means the course that is available digitally, and that is why the participants can access it from anywhere possible. The term course itself indicates that it is a structured form, it has a design, and it has a design of itself. It provides participants an opportunity to join the learning community. Here, the learning community will join together. You have a proper structured course. The term MOOC has all of these characteristics. When one course has all these characteristics, it is called as a massive open online course. MOOCs aim at large-scale integrative participation of the users with the help of web, with the help of the www, with the help of internet. You can now study. It's a massive open online course. The basic philosophy of MOOC is these 3 E's. The 3 A's. What are these 3 A's? These 3 A's are anytime, anyone, and anywhere. This means anytime you can participate, take that course, and complete that course. It is like a tailor-made course. First A stands for anytime. Then we have anyone. Anyone can participate. The age is no bar here. There is no prerequisite knowledge that you need. This means anyone can participate anytime. It is, as I told you, a tailor-made course. Any time of the day, you can just log in and complete your course. Say, for example, there is a Coursera course that you have taken on British literature, and that course says that in the time of 6 weeks, they will complete the course, and they have structured the course into small chunks. 15 minutes videos are being provided. After each video, you can take up a quiz for about 5 minutes. Say there are 10 questions, 5 minutes per quiz that you have. What is it? It's like a tailor-made structure that you have created. Any time of the day, anyone who wants to pursue this course can look at the videos. Also at the end, certificate can be issued. The major English medium MOOC platforms are what? They are Coursera, edX, Canvas and Future Learn. This MOOC course will provide you no barrier economically, geographically, academically and on the basis of your age and gender. Anyone can participate. So there are three A's that are actually targeted on. These 3 A's are what? They are anytime, anyone, anywhere can participate in the MOOC courses. The first large open online course recognized as MOOC was conceived by the University of Manitoba in 2008. Gradually, the scope of MOOC increased around 2013 and 14. It was the humanities section, computer science and programming with business and management sections where the MOOC courses started to flourish. In 2014, the number of universities that were offering the MOOC courses doubled itself. Now there were universities that were offering MOOC courses for the students from anywhere, anytime, any place. Anyone can take up those MOOC courses. Credit points were also given. It doubled to 400. MHRD in India also take up this initiative of MOOC very seriously. And around 2016 to 17, they started with their own MOOC course called as the Swayam. Our own, very own Indian platform Swayam. Again, the full form is important. Swayam stands for Study Web of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. Swayam is a platform that was launched which gave information, which gave tailor-made courses that the students can do. Now there are some importance to a MOOC course. Why do we use MOOC? Why do we do MOOC courses? Engagement. It is possible to engage large number of students. Whenever we talk about the difference between traditional education and modern education, in the classes we discuss this in greater detail. What is the difference between traditional education? The teacher is present there, face-to-face interaction is done, but it is costly, time consuming. The students have to participate, of course have to travel, so it is costly. But engagement increases when we talk about the online courses. Why? Because here the teacher can just teach through using electronic media and the students wherever they are can engage. This means that the engagement would pop up. The discussion forums are widened here. It is rewatchable. Once the video is uploaded, you can again and again use that video to study. So the students are able to re-watch the lectures again and again. Scale. MOOCs are designed to reach large amount of people. The word massive itself says that. Customized learning. It is a tailor-made experience that is given to you. Participants can learn on their own pace. It is a self-paced learning. A self-paced learning is a student-centered method of learning. There are two methods of learning: student-centered, where the student is at the center and the course revolves around the student. He or she will decide how to study. While your teacher-centered is a method where the teacher is delivering the content. She is at the center, like the lecture mode, right? Then there is the educator involvement. While the educators are involved in the design and in the production of MOOCs, the encouragement that the teacher provides would also increase. Accessible. Most of the MOOCs include videos, concept questions, and also immediate feedbacks can be given. Peer reviewed can be done. So what is it? Your usability would increase, your cost efficiency would increase, your education, the involvement with the educator would increase, and it is accessible to everyone. So it is more advisable to do MOOC courses now. There are two types of MOOC courses. You have X MOOC and you have C MOOCs. Connectivist MOOCs, and you have the X MOOCs that focus on scalability, C MOOCs that focus on the community building and they focus on connections. So C stands for what? Community focused and connections. What is MOOC? MOOC is massive open online course. What is basically the criteria? It has open registration. You have your locus of control. You have the power. It is self-paced. It is like the starting and the ending is properly structured. There are proper structured content. There are credits given. There are badge given. There is the role of the instructor that is there. The instructor is ever present. There is what? Real-time study that can also happen. It is affordable. It charges less. For the certificate, some charges are there. Comparatively, it is less expensive. Open content, you have availability to e-resources here. And what can happen? A community learning can also happen. Assessments and feedback can also be given. Let us study about it. So the MOOCs can be categorized into two broader categories. You have C MOOC and X MOOCs. So C MOOC is a MOOC where the environment and the participants in the course act as both the teacher and the students. So they participate together. All the environment is created in such a manner that sharing information, engaging in the joint teaching learning experience through intense interaction is facilitated. The words are joint. I will read it again. In a MOOC environment or in a C MOOC environment, the participants in the course act as both teachers and students, sharing information and engaging in a joint teaching and learning experience through intense interaction is facilitated by technology. Now the technology will bring the teacher and the student together. C MOOCs are not prescriptive and participants set their own learning goals. Here the goals are set by the participants. It is more of a student-centered approach. C MOOCs focus on co-creation, autonomy, creativity, and there is always a networked learning, right? So there is, you create your own networks here, right? So you will have a community building that can happen. That is your C MOOC. Then you have X MOOC. So X MOOC is allowing the learners to carry out the learning at his or her own pace. They focus on concise, targeted video contents with short videos rather than full-length videos. Crisp knowledge is now important. The lectures go through, they are automated. There is always testing done at the end. The students' understanding as well as the work of the course is checked at the end. There is content given that is available. X MOOCs focus on imparting the learning through the use of traditional learning tools in structured manner, and they able it to scale, which makes the course more accessible to almost everyone on the internet. You can study here on your own. There is no connection built, but it is the education that is the major part here. X MOOCs are imparting the existing knowledge to larger amount of audience who could possibly not have access to easy and cheap knowledge. Now they are what? Now they are given access to this knowledge. So this is the difference between the two types of MOOCs. This itself is a PYQ. Now we have a history of MOOC that started in our country as well. So brief history is as follows. The first MOOC experience in India took place somewhat around in 2012 with a course offered by Dr. Gautam Sharma of Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and the adjacent faculty at IIT Delhi. Then gradually IIT Kanpur developed an indigenous built MOOC kit. Another PYQ platform that another PYQ, it was a platform that started MOOC kit platform in 2014. IIT Bombay also customized an open source edX platform that came around in 2014 to 15. NAPTEL content was also delivered through Google Course Builder in 2014. So it is important. MOOC kit was developed by IIT Kanpur. Then open source edX platform, IIT Bombay is someone who started, they started it, they customized it, and then we have NAPTIL, and NAPTIL is giving the content through Google Course Builder. Then our Swayam was inaugurated in July 2017. Now let us understand about Swayam. So the concept of Swayam, that is the study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds, is one of India's MOOC platform. It is our own very MOOC platform, which is basically premeditated to accomplish 3 fundamental principles. This is also a PYQ. What are these 3 principles? It talks about equity, then it talks about access, and it talks about quality. Good quality education given to everyone, free accessibility. Anywhere at any time you can use it. These are all what? These are the policies that Swayam talks about. So the 3 policies are what? They are equity, then there is access and quality. Swayam is what? Swayam is a way of online and self-paced learning. In other words, it is providing opportunities for lifelong learning. Lifelong learning to the students who could not carry forward their higher education. In other words, Swayam is what? Swayam is a one-stop web and mobile-based. It is mobile-based also. Interactive e-content for all courses from high school till the university level. High quality learning experience using multimedia now. So we have HTTP being used, hyperlinks are used, graphics are used at any time, anywhere basis. A state of art system. Why? It allows access, monitoring and certification as well. There is accessibility, monitoring is being done, teachers are there and certificates are also provided. Peer group interaction platforms are also given. It is a forum for discussions. It will enhance your capacity to talk to the other person as well. A hybrid model is also delivered that adds to the quality of classroom education or classroom teaching. So what is hybrid? Online and offline, both can be there. So you study through online mode, exams dene ke liye you go there, right? Then the course hosted on Swayam has 4 quadrants, another PYQ. What all are the 4 quadrants? These 4 quadrants are, first is video lectures are provided on Swayam. Specially prepared reading materials that can be downloaded, printed are present there. Then you have a self-assessment, that means tests and quizzes are taken, and there is an online discussion forum for clearing of the doubts. So here the pedagogy is now using technology. This is how it is enhancing. These audio video will help the students to learn on their own. So what are the quadrants? There will be what? E-tutorials would be present. There will be e-content available to you. You can download it, you can print it, you can use it. There can be web sources. As I told you, open contents would be there, Wikipedias could be used, hyperlinks would be provided, and there are some quizzes, assignment sessions, there are discussion forums, there are FAQ sessions, etc. being also done, which makes it very much a comprehensive course. Now, as there are 4 quadrants, there are what? There are coordinators also. There are 9 coordinators that have been appointed for delivering of the content. You will get the content, but banayega kaun content? Who would be someone who will provide the content? So there are 9 apex bodies that will provide it. You should also know the full form of each of them. It is very important. Higher education ke saath you can link it. They can ask questions. What is NAPTIL? Full form of NAPTIL? When was it launched? Etc. can be asked. AICTE, they have asked so many times. UGC also. So they keep on asking interdisciplinary questions also. So you should know the full forms, when it was launched. You should know and visit the websites of each of them as well. They are NAPTIL, that is the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. This will provide the resource for your engineering courses. AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, will look for self-paced and international courses. UGC, that is the University Grant Commission, will look for the non-technical post-graduation education. CEC, that is the Consortium for Educational Communication, will look for undergrad education. NCRT, National Council for Educational Research and Training, will look for school education. NIOS, that is the National Institute for Open Schooling, will look for school education. IGNOU, that is the Indira Gandhi National Open University, will look for out of school students. Look for the students who are doing open learning. Then you have IIMB, that is the Indian Institute of Management, that is present in Bangalore, will look for management and management studies. So these are the few courses, and I believe the last one is left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, last is left, and that is NITTR. This is looking for the teacher education. So these are the courses that are related to teacher education. Right? Let us move forward. Then we have Swayam Prabha. So just as we can have e-contents and the courses that can be done using technology or internet, we can also see, or you can use your television to study now. What is it? So the MHRD started with Swayam Prabha. These Swayam Prabha are 34 DTH channels. These 34 DTH channels are broadcasted using the GSAT satellite, and the delivering of the content is done on the daily basis. The students can choose the appropriate time, and according to that time, they can study on their own. So these are what? These are the study channels. So we have Gyan Vani. This is also an initiative that is taken by the Government of India. These Gyan Vani, also PYQ, this is the radio FM channel that was started by IGNOU. They started it, right? You can study now using the radio. Similarly, your Swayam Prabha is what? These are the channels that would be broadcasted, and through television you can study. These are the initiatives that are taken so that you can carry forward your study using technology as well. So Swayam Prabha is a group of 34 DTH channel. Initially 32 the, 2 have been added. So what is the question or the homework for you? You have to tell me the 2 new channels also that were added. So we have 34 DTH channels devoted to the telecasting of high quality education programs. This is done 24/7 using the GSAT 15 satellite. Every day there will be new content available, at least 4 hours, and it would be repeated 5 more times in a day. So the students can choose when to look at the course or when to look at the television or the structure or the things that they are being taught according to their own convenience. The channels are uplinked by your B.SAC Gandhinagar. So where is the headquarter? In Gandhinagar. They are uplinked from B.SAC Gandhinagar. It is present in Gandhinagar. The content is provided by the bodies again are NAPTIL, you have IITs, you have UGC, CEC, IGNOU, and the InflibNet Center maintains the website, another PYQ. So they have already asked about the website, they have asked about the channels, they have asked about where you are, where all of these headquarters are located. They have also asked about the web portal InflibNet. This means that deeper knowledge about all of these initiatives are important. You should also look and read more about Shodh Ganga, Shodh Sindhu, Gyan Vani, and other initiatives that have been taken for the education and for delivering of the content to the students as well. So let us quickly revise what we did in this video. We started with the concept of MOOC. MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Courses. This is the free platform. These are the courses given or provided by different universities so that you can carry forward your own education. Then there are few examples of MOOC like edX, Coursera or FutureLearn. They are different platforms where you can study. Indian MOOC is also there. We have the first Indian MOOC, that is Swayam. Swayam stands for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds, that was launched. There are few benefits of MOOC. After discussing this, we discussed about the two types of MOOCs. We have X MOOC that focus on the scalability, and C MOOCs which focus more on community building and your connections that are being made. So these are the two MOOCs. Then at the end, we discussed about the development of the Indian MOOCs, and at the very end, we discussed about Swayam Prabha. So I hope you are clear about MOOC, Swayam and Swayam Prabha. These are the initiatives that are taken to carry forward the learning to take place forever, right? I hope you understood what we discussed in the video. If not, you can write it in the comment section. I'll surely reply to you. Thank you.